Ooh, all very dark and mysterious. But I am in a van. I've done it. I've done it. Honestly, I can't tell you guys how excited I am to be sat in my new van. Now, I'm not going to reveal it to you just yet. First on the agenda is I'm about to go pick up Matty. He doesn't know that I've got the van, so he doesn't know what I'm picking him up in. Which should be interesting to see his reaction. We're going to head down into Shrewsbury town tonight and enjoy some of the festivities around Christmas. I haven't made a video like this about Shrewsbury in a long time, so for some of the OGs out there that will watch the channel from the very start, that's what I used to do, go around Shrewsbury. That's how the channel started. But yeah, I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to be sat in a van. Not the prettiest van in the world, it's not the newest van in the world, it's got high mileage, but I've got a van. The dream begins. This is the start of the next chapter, and I cannot thank you guys enough for helping me out on PayPal, trying to get me back on the road. Your contributions have gone towards this, so thank you guys ever so much. Hopefully, I can show you a bit of a good time tonight in Shrewsbury and repay you somewhat. Right, let's go and pick Matty up. Let's see his reaction to the van, and join me for the rest of tonight's video. Just feels weird driving a new vehicle on the channel. Here he is. Does he recognise me? Look at who the hell's that? Hello, hello.
I wasn't expecting this. Fair play, mate.
What do you think?
It's a decent van, this is.
You like it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I'll take one myself.
So we're going to enjoy the festive look of the town, see if we can find some food, and just generally have a relaxed evening. It's been a stressful couple of weeks, to say the least, as you guys know, with the recent news, obviously, with the car. Still miss the car. Got plenty of photos of the car before she went, so we're going to be putting up some kind of plaque in the back of this van at some point as a homage to the Grand Scenic. But without further ado, let's get into Shrewsbury. Let's try and find some parking that's free and enjoy Christmas. That does feel strange, locking a different vehicle. Shrewsbury town, good to be back.
This year, it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories, oh.
Now, I can appreciate for most of you that have joined the channel recently, this isn't necessarily the video that you're used to. You're used to me getting in a vehicle, going up some mountain somewhere, freezing my arse off and cooking up something that's quite likely to give me food poisoning. But that won't be tonight, only because the state of that van needs a proper deep clean and a full overhaul. I need to pull out some of the stuff that's already in there. I'll give you a glimpse of that later on, of what kind of state the van's currently in. But I just wanted to kind of go back to roots, I guess, tonight. Have a look at Shrewsbury, maybe look at some of the shop windows. That's what I did a couple of years back with Kurt and my dad. For those people that have watched the older videos. It just feels nice around this time of year to bring you guys along and hopefully show you something a bit more festive, lift the spirits a little bit. I mean, Shrewsbury does a great job at that. I want us to see if we can duck our heads into a church.
Really?
That's what I want, yeah. I think sometimes, I don't consider myself a religious person, but
you miss the true spirit of Christmas.
Well, yeah, people sometimes forget what Christmas is all about. The birth of Christ. It's open, I think. There's a door open. Whether it's open to the public, I'm not sure. We'll soon find out. Get kicked out of a church. St. Mary's, Shrewsbury. Historic church open. There's a flipping disco in there, mate. A psychedelic drug trip. Well, I don't know what the hell that's all about, but it's nothing to do with Christmas. Maybe it's a modern interpretation in the theme of music to interpret Christmas. That's our little experience of the trip that is St Mary's Church. What a mind trip, Jesus. That is strange. What is going on in there tonight? What is that all about?
I have no idea. Groovy, dude.
It's just strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there was no signage up saying a theme or a reason to why the music and the colours were being displayed the way they were. It was just all very random.
Every single Christian is going, no!
Hey, I'm not tuned into modern day Christian music. That could be the #1 hit on Christian UK 40. Oh, you don't know, do you? Now this is really strange, right? As of filming this video, it's gone the middle of December. It's fast approaching Christmas. What on earth ever happened to late night shopping?
It went like Bambi did.
What, I know. That wasn't a setup joke, by the way. No. Naughty Matty, that was a bad one. Genuinely though, like, what's going on?
Economy, inflation, cold.
Maybe we've got it completely wrong. Maybe it hasn't started yet, or maybe it only ran for a certain period of time at the start. I don't know. But yeah, it's quite upsetting, really, actually, to see Shrewsbury all closed, shutters down.
The one place you would want to buy chocolates, well, especially for a loved one, around this time.
And this isn't even that late.
No.
I mean, what time is it?
Nearly 7 o'clock.
It's nearly 7. Yeah. We're going to head back to the van. But before we do, I might poke my head into KFC maybe, because there's no real independent places around open at this time for food, is there?
No.
Something quick just to duck your head in, get a handful of food and go. There's nothing really in Shrewsbury anymore.
No.
So it's going to be a fast food chain.
It's quite a shame, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is. And there she is. Little sneaky peek at the outside. She is a 2005 Renault Trafic X minibus. Done nearly 200,000 miles, and she's in need of a good service. Cheers to the first meal, mate.
Cheers.
One of the first things we need to do in this van, I don't know how well you can see it, but for the last day or two I've been using it to dig up half of my driveway to try and extend it. I'm going to be doing it with a friend of mine called Steve, who was in the very last car camp video down at Colmere Lake. He's like a landscape gardener. He's got a lot of experience in building and gardens. So he's going to give me a hand to try and extend my driveway just like 3 feet so I can get the van on the drive. And the back of the van is an absolute tip at the moment. There's a very, 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 very basic camper setup for those that are very eagle-eyed, that can see what looks like 2 chairs in the back there. That's all got to come out. We've got to then look behind the panels, see what kind of insulation is there or not there, and then slowly but surely start building the dream. Thanks for joining me for tonight's walk, mate. I know it wasn't the most what we were expecting from Shrewsbury. It was a bit of a disappointment, but I was hoping to show you guys a little bit more of Shrewsbury, but oh well. I'm glad I've been able to introduce the van to you this side of 2023, so you've seen it in 2022. Thank you guys again ever so much for helping with the donations to try and get a vehicle and get back on the road and start thinking about camping again. I really, honestly couldn't have done it without you. Jokes aside, genuinely mean that. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas. As of uploading this video, it's probably Christmas Eve. So on Christmas Eve, I'll be wrapping my son's new bike that I got him for Christmas. I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas Eve as well and are doing something similar. For those that aren't, then my thoughts are with you. And I wish you a very merry and happy New Year. And I'll see you guys next year when we start building the dream.